All right. Let's try this mono red again, shall we? And today we're gonna be playing mono red for a second time. My name's Eric from sideboardmtg, and yeah, as most of you guys may know, I'm not a real big fan of this archetype. I am not a fan of trying to run my hand empty. I was always one of those players that likes to add more cards to my hand instead of trying to run them empty. So I did not do very well with my league with mono red, and I don't think it gave the deck justice. However, after talking to some people today, I may actually have some completely new thoughts on mono red that might go a little against the grain. So I'll be talking a little bit about that and some theories on mono red and stuff like that today. So this is kind of going to be an open discussion about mono red, as I am going to try to play the deck to its fullest capacity, as always. But punts are part of magic. But I definitely got some theories on mono red, and we'll get into it as the games continue. So let's go ahead and get started here. That is right, Lincoln is here. I forgot to mention that Lincoln is here. All right, so again, we do have the mono red deck up. It's the exact same one as yesterday. I'm just going to run it back. There was a thought about a couple of the other cards that we might want to put in here or something like that, but I think I'm just going to run this back and see how it fares, and see if my line of theory crafting today is actually starting to come true or not. And let's get some shout outs, and then we'll just talk about red deck for a few minutes. Let me get the chat up here so I can see you guys. I've seen William there. Welcome. We've got Zaxadillo, Kawika, what's up? Crewfix, my man in the house. Daniel Hogan, Ghost Man. Who else we got here? I think that's about it for right now. What's up, guys? What do you think about the new layout? I don't like that. I think I may need to trim just a little bit more off for this screen, but it's kind of sized for in-game. We always have, the other layout if we want to jump into, full screen there. But I kind of like it. I want to run with it for a little while, and let's see if I'll need to make some adjustments. I don't like how you can not see the bottom of the clock in this screen, so definitely going to have to work on that a little bit. Thought about adding something, in the border here below my mouse. I don't know what we could put in there, but, something. Either way. Antipatros? Altus? Oh, man, no way. Anyway, thank you. Another subscriber in the cup up there. Awesome. I did some more work to the cup, so it's a little bit more diverse. Wow, Lincoln. Well, you having fun, ain't you, buddy? What are you doing? Yeah, I'm going to play some Magic. What are you doing? You going to play with that teddy bear? He's playing with his teddy bears. He's happy about it. All right, guys. So we're gonna jump into some games. I don't know if I want to run another league with it or just run some queues. I think I may just run some queues, and we'll go from there. We'll see if we can earn a couple points with it. Alright, guys, so let's talk a little bit about red deck. And if any of you guys have been playing standard for quite some time, you know that every time we have a shift in the meta or a major change in the meta, there's always, that rise of red deck. And for a couple weeks, it'll always be, a powerhouse of a threat, and then kind of lays in the background for a while, and there's kind of always a red deck floating around in standard. And I think because we had seen Ramunap Red for so long, and it had been a standard staple, if you will, I think that Red Deck took a couple games, or took a couple tournaments at the beginning of a new format, and I think it took a little while for everyone to realize, oh wait, we used to beat Red Deck all the time. We added a little bit you know, life gain and things like that, and we would beat red deck all the time. And it's no different. I think just that most of the format had forgotten that we couldn't do that before because Rampaging Ferocidon had gotten into the meta. And I think as the next few weeks start to develop, I think we're going to notice that red deck is not the tier 1 deck everyone thought it would still be. I think it's going to float around in 1.5, maybe even get pushed a little bit farther back, kind of like Constrictor got pushed back, or Constrictor is getting pushed back. I think red deck will get pushed back as people realize that some of these other cards that in the past were not as good because of Rampaging Ferocidon, that now those cards can be just that good. Now we've got a double Bomat start here, and I'm not opposed to a double Bomat start, especially when like he may just be holding up shock or something. Right, red deck in any format, it is a thing. Like it's nothing new for, you know, there to be a red deck in any format, and you know, like it's a thing. Jeffrey Hunt with the sponsorship. My man, thank you very much, sir. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. That's a lot of patronage there from Mr. Hunt. He's always been very nice to us here on Sideboard MTG. Gives us a lot of theories and stuff over on the Reddit. You know, a lot of crafting from Mr. Jeffrey. So absolutely, sir. Thank you very much for sponsoring the channel there. Did I like the artifact deck? Which one? I went through like 35 decks today, sir. I really did. I tried to go through so many people's decks over on Reddit and try to give some feedback and stuff. Come on, land. Come on, land. Land. If you don't land, I'm just going to start striking. There's a land. Alright. So we'll see if this adds more value to, you know, like in a braid or something he more than likely has. Right? I mean, that brings us up to 6 sponsors now. 4 more and we'll get another emoji. That's it's amazing how far the channel's coming or growing. Like I just, much thanks to all of you guys. I'm definitely going to be putting it, you know, into leagues and things like that. I'm pretty much using the ad revenue as, you know, my additional earnings from this, I guess you would say. So you know, thank all of you guys. Any sponsorships or you know, patronage or anything that goes for the stream. Well, I mean, you know, stream sponsors are the people that really care about a stream. I mean, it shows, and I mean, you're giving your hard-earned money to, you know, help me be able to run more leagues or more queues. You're going to notice that, like, I'm going to try to run more and more things in queues. We're going to try to get to that point where we're running a daily league, and each and every one of you, you're part of that. Thank you. Okay, so I really didn't get to see what all he was playing. I'm thinking it's like Red Green Monsters, and he just got choked. If it is Red Green Monsters, like, this seems good, which makes me think I might want to cut 2 Hazards and then just kind of run it from there. This kills, you know, the dinosaurs and stuff, like, kind of like that here. Maybe cut back Kari-Zev. Oh, the treasure deck. The Dimir Treasures. Heard. I actually like the Dimir Treasures deck. There's a lot of artifact decks, you know, floating around, and like Grixis Improvises is just floating right under, you know, right under the tier decks as being a really good deck, and has already taken a top 8 in a tournament this season. So, you know, I've got no qualms with the artifact decks. And again, you know, as more people start playing, you know, cards with lifelink and things like that, So, do we just give the Bomat Courier here, or do we get out with the Soul Scar Mage? We don't have enough burn to make Soul Scar Mage like a thing, so we'll take his burn here. If he's got his spray, we'll see it. Maybe he just doesn't have it. Alright. I mean, I can't see him holding spray and not using it on the Bomat. Well, Zaxadillo, you just mentioned, you know, half of you guys are in here. Well, I'm gonna say that those of you with the icons, you're actually gonna be really happy that you have the emojis, because my plans are to start doing like when we get to, you know, impasses where there's two extreme lines that we could take. I'm gonna just simply ask, you know, chat, you know, golden nuts for, you know, this path, punts for the other path, you know, kind of a yes or no, and you know, it'll give you guys that are stream sponsors a little bit more of interactiveness with the stream. So you know, I think you guys will get some, you know, good out of that, and I think it'll increase the value of the emojis in the first place. So and that's, you know, that's what, you know, when you study on streaming and things, that's what they tell you to do. You know, if you're going to have the emojis and things, you got to put value to them. And you know, I'm going to say I learned part of this from watching Jim Davis. You know, I talk about Jim Davis a lot, guys, but you know, he's another dad who streams with his son, and you know, his son's older than mine, of course, and you know, can actually play some games and interact with chat and stuff other than just screaming at chat. But Jim Davis, he does that. You know, like, you guys want to see this, then let me see, you know my thing here, and then, you know, we'll take a vote on it that way. And you know, it's one of those things that just, it's good YouTubership. So oh man, I guess I need to stack triggers. Ha! I need to move that because I don't like it. Okay, so the stack's over here. He's gonna magma spray. Mardu Warriors in Modern. Well, I had originally put it together as Mardu, and I like it. But since I've actually went back and played with the Warriors deck, look at the green Warriors. There's some really, really powerful 1-mana green Warriors. Alright, so we have definitely need to start trying to dump our hand. So on Crop Crasher this turn. Next turn, land plus something else. Hazard. Yeah, we're gonna go on Crop Crasher. Yep. Ripjaw Raptor. Well, that's a thing. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and use my ping land here. Ping him for 1. So next turn we go land Glorybringer, so, or we go Hazard. So we play 1 card this turn. I mean, we're only going to play 1 card if we play Hazard. I kind of want to just slam Hazard here. Yeah, I think we slam Hazard. We'll exert. And then next turn we're looking for, move my triggered abilities, that's what's messing me up. Next turn we'll swing for quite a bit in the air, even if we don't. Okay, so we can get rid of 2 cards next turn, guaranteed. So we'll be holding whatever we draw, plus like Soul Scar Mage or Glorybringer. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Ripjaw. Another Ripjaw. Alright, well that is very, very good. So we go land, Soulscar Mage, burn, swing. He don't draw a card because we're not going to deal damage. Okay, so he did not draw a card because we did not deal damage. We dealt it in the form of -1/1 counters. And I guess we let him draw a card. He could technically draw 2 cards. I'll just pass. So he's at 9. Thrashing Brontodon. Well, go ahead and pop my Bowmat Courier if you'd like. Will not be popping the Bowmat Courier, okay. Alright, so we can remove Thrashing. No, alright, yeah. He's dead. We had a pretty good line of play there. We're going to be able to remove Thrashing Brontodon and kind of go from there. Let's, if we'd have drew a card, what happens? Alright, so we had another Chandra coming. So we could have actually played Chandra, negged Chandra, like tick Chandra up, negged Chandra, or tick Chandra up, then played new Chandra, negged Chandra to reduce yet another one. And we would still be able to Bowmat Courier after swings, after we had already declared attackers with Hazoret. So yeah, we had a really good line of play there. You've been, let's see, where am I at here on chat? Really, Lincoln? Well, we beat him though. We won that game. Come here, buddy. Come here. Alright, we got Lincoln. He's in the lap. We're doing this. Yeah, he scooped pretty quick. I mean, we had some stuff, but he scooped pretty quick. Alright, well, let's play another one. Here we go. Playing some God Tribal. Feels good. You want to challenge? I'll challenge today, like, if you guys want to do that. The redemption is real. Maybe. I don't know. Like, I should have run it in a league, so we would have really found out. Yeah, I'm keeping. Strike, Rampage, 2 lands. We're on the play. Bowmat. I mean, like, it's like, what more do you want? X-Mage. Everyone asked me about X-Mage, and you know, they were like, why are you running on why aren't I running on X-Mage? And I was to the understanding that if you stream on X-Mage, it's like an illegal game. It's not an actual copyrighted version of the game. So I was told, just, you know, don't stream on X-Mage. And, you know, I try to learn my lessons from other streamers, and I think we all know how well, you know, people like Desolator Magic are received from playing on X-Mage. So I just don't want to go down that path. Modo looks better anyway. Modo looks better. Does it really? I mean, does it really? Alright. So, he's got a little dude that that he would probably trade for my Bomat Courier. My question is, do I want that? Do I care? Just play Scavenger Grounds, Kari Zev, pass. I think that's my play. Lincoln is hanging over my arm. I think he would trade this for a Bomat. I mean, that's its entire point, is to trade. So... Lincoln, dude. Alright, I'll let you down. I'll let you down. Fine. He's not happy. Not happy. He decided he no longer wanted to be in my arms. Swing, batter, swing. Oh, he's got a raid. He's got a raid guy. He's gonna play now. All right, we'll see. Flyers or pirates? Flyrates. All right, play your raid guy. Okay, so we kill that swing. I like it. Ooh, we could just actually play this card and just get through anyway. He doesn't have the mana, so we'll go Uncrop Crusher here, and then we'll make some dudes. Get in there, do some damage. I like Kari Zev. This card is so good in the right matchups. So this was a really good time for Uncrop Crasher because he didn't have the mana up to counter the ability, which can be a blowout. Like countering an Uncrop Crasher ability, like you're tapped down, you know, they now all of a sudden get to block, you know, and it's just not good for you most of the time. Well, Ghostman, I hope that my feedback was decent. Oh wow! All right, what are you doing here, opponent? So if he swings, we swing with Kari Zev, and oh man, we swing with Kari Zev anyway and just kill this thing with Invigorating Rampage, don't we? Land off top wouldn't be bad. Swing. Swing. Swing, batter. Didn't do it. He didn't do it, y'all. Alright. We ain't scared. We ain't scared. Blowout City. So he might have unsummon. So I'm actually going to see if we can make him sack this here. So if he'll just sack to save it, like to do this. He did not. Alright, cool. I'm going to risk the Bomat here for a card. And yeah, here we go. We'll see how he blocks. I kind of expect him to want to get here. But now he can't profitably block, so we'll see what he does. And if I lose this Bomat here, I'm fine. Now he can't block here, right? Like, so he just takes the damage. So I'm going to lose the Bomat, so we're going to make sure we kill him. And we're going to get some extra damage in, so we're going to go here, here. I wouldn't be so willing to lose Bomat here if I didn't have Hazret in hand. And next turn we make something unblockable when Hazret comes down. So, and the opponent is very low on life total, so, you know, there is that. Cycles a sensor. He really needs to put a blocker down because we're lethal on the battlefield, so he needs to tap some mana. Okay, well, that doesn't actually tap him out of counter magic. Archetype Marauder. Okay, and he gets to... He can't attack. Can he? Didn't think so. Alright, so if he like tries to save this from being able to block, I don't actually think I'm playing Hazard now. Yep, just not going to play Hazard. I did have to back up to make sure I exert. I'm going to do this to see if we can get him to sacrifice to, you know, just do this. And then if he does, we win. So, like, I think not playing Hazard was the right play there. Although he probably would have just scooped to Hazard. But either way. We'll move to blocks. We'll see what he does. If he has unsummon, we're blown out. Well, not blown out. He's still got to come back, but you know, he's got unsummon. So he's just going to take it. I think I'm going to split it. I know that seems a little bit bad because I'm splitting it, but could have gave it here, and that would have actually been even more damage. So we'll jump into the sideboard. Yeah, if we'd have put it there, we would have gotten an extra point of damage through, so it would have been even safer. What's up, Pickle Rick? Pickle Rick made me think about calling my florist. That's already done, though. Alright, so... yeah, I mean, Valentine's Day's right here, guys. Magic Man, what's up? Okay, so... I mean, what do we want? Like, get in the air a little bit here? Or we just want to stay aggro and... what in this is control? I don't know. I don't know. What do we want here? How big do we need to get? Do we just stay agile and low to the ground? Kind of think so. I like the Glory Bringers. Is a braid what we're looking for? I mean, it kills most of those pirates, right? Don't need Chandra's defeat. I'm really interested in PNLR. Just getting in the air, but... I kind of think I just run it back, honestly. Yeah, let's just run it back. So, again, I think the meta is going to have to get to the point where they realize that life gain is a thing, that we can be using life gain. Well, this is sweet. We get to swing for 2 on turn 2 if he plays his 1-drop. That's not bad. And then Soulscar Mage with Invigorating Rampage is just broken. We could swing for like 6 on turn 2. Yeah, I'm going to keep. Good afternoon for the Horde. You gonna be at Friday Night Magic tonight, sir? For the Horde here, plays in my local LGS. Real good guy. Alright, sir. Well, I look forward to seeing you there. Bring something powerful. I'll go ahead and tell you what I'm bringing. I'm bringing 2 decks. I just don't know which one I'm gonna drop on the table. I'm gonna be bringing Bant Approach, and I'm gonna be bringing Grixis Midrange. So yeah, I just don't know which one I'm gonna drop yet. Hope of Gyre Pier. I mean, yeah, Hope of Gyre Pier. That's a creature. I have no reason to not play my Sunscorched Desert here. I don't need the extra red right now. As long as we have 2 red on 4, it's usually fine. I wonder if he blocks. Alright, well, we'll just swing for 6. Oh, does he got the unsummon? He had the unsummon, guys. Oh. Right, mono red tempo. Is that how it's played? Well, in that case, I want to build like a mono red. But Hazard and counter spells just doesn't work, does it? Lincoln, sir. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, we're back. Oh yeah, both of us. Alright, so we draw yet another land. Kind of want to just Soulscar Mage and abrade that. Lincoln, sir. Ain't no reason for that. Ain't no reason, buddy. I'll just pass. I mean, to pull both of our scavenger grounds, that seems horrible, right? Sorry about that, guys. He has yet to go down for his nap today, and it is that time. He is definitely ready for a nap. You gonna sack this? So I can't burn that? He did not. Not pushing a lot of damage this game. that is the nature of the game, you know, for every deck to make you think about how you play Magic, or maybe even change how you play Magic. And it's one of the things that I have actually enjoyed the most about playing Magic with you guys is you're always bringing me more decks, and like I rarely play the same deck twice. I know we're in Mulligan edition right now, but we rarely play the same deck twice, and I really do like that. I think that it is, you know, extremely cool, and I think that eventually it's going to make me a better Magic player because I'm playing all of these different archetypes, and just another thing to thank you guys for. Hazard off the top wouldn't be bad. Alright, well, I guess we just attack. He didn't sack his dude, so we'll see if he blocks. We definitely want him to block this. Alright, he did not block. He doesn't have anything, so I don't have to spread it. So he'll take 8 this turn, go to 7. Man, it seems good, right? Right. Yeah. The keywords decks, they're still. Oh wow. All right. So he's going to be pushing some pressure here too. Well, that'd be great for the Horde. I would like to see one of your decks submitted on the Reddit. Who knows? If it gets enough votes, we'll play it Subscriber Sunday. Okay. What do we got? Alright, so he's going to get in for 6. Not going to get in for 6. And we'll take the 3. Of course, I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. Love to draw like another Invigorating Rampage. That's not what we're looking for. Alright, well, we're definitely getting in with Kinra. So even if he just kills Kinra, we're okay with that. Is it Mardu Humans, perchance? Alright, well. Just all the lands. All the lands. Mono Blue Flyers. It's not a bad deck. Told you guys, he is passed out. He had his milk and he's down for the count. We can play Magic now. Dad duties. Well, I mean, I assume he's got another creature to play because he knows that one of them's not going to be... Unless he's got a Disallow. He may have Disallow. May just have Unsummon. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana? Gee. Alright, so we eternalize. This one can't block. We swing with both. So I'm expecting that he doesn't go to 2 here. So I think this is a free point of damage. Unless he's got Unsummon, then he just eats this. And then we're just, you know, blown out. Yep, he's got Unsummon. Darn. Maybe I should have played around the Unsummon, but by like not swinging with this. Good job on your unsummon, opponent. Alright, so now I'm looking at dead on Crackback. Well, we put him to having to have unsummon right there. I don't know, I guess he could have went to 2, but then he had to worry about us having a burn. Okay, well, definitely got to be able to deal with 4 power. 3 ain't gonna do it. So I'm just gonna take the Abrades out. Bring. I should probably not have 2 Chandras, 2 or 4 Hazards, and 2 Glorybringers in the deck at the same time. That's probably not a good idea. I am so keeping this hand. Like, I know it's a 1-mana hand, but I am keeping this. So what's the point of Mulligan Edition? Well, I ran this deck last night and completely just got destroyed. And I believe it or not, I felt bad about it and wanted more practice with red deck. So I was like, let's go learn the archetype a little bit more. I'm always the one sitting on the other side of red deck. Like, even when I have the cards to build it, which I normally do, I never sleeve this thing up. I haven't played red deck in standard since I had a Goblin Tribal deck back in like, well, Lightning Bolt was in it and Goblin Grenade was in it. So whenever the last time both of those were in the format at the same time. Oh no! Did I just lose this for keeping a 1-lander? Just discard everything to the bow mat. Indirect control. A lot of people are saying that red deck plays like control. I personally think that the red-white deck should play more like a control combo deck. Like you just have these really small creatures that you get your Path of Metal down and then like play creature swing. And the rest of the time just sit back and control on things. So I really like the new Mog Fanatic, the little dude who's got haste and you can tap him to deal damage to a creature or player. Like, I originally wasn't really big on how good that card was, and then when I learned its lineup versus Bomat Courier versus Earthshaker Kenra versus Glintsleeve Siphoner, you know, even the Angel of Invention, when it comes into the battlefield, if they're hard casting it, only has 1 power. Oh man, come on guys. Come on guys. This ain't right. This ain't right. Should be at least one land in here. Red deck just don't like me. We kept 1-landers last night and they were good, but we did have a Scry. You don't like Warkite Marauder? I like Warkite Marauder if you're running Walking Ballista. I like him in the Snake deck. Sultai Snake. I don't think it's bad. Not a land off the top. We're in so much trouble, it's ridiculous. Like, we need like 4 lands in a row. And then I still don't know if we win. I'm going to concede to that. There we go. Let's jump back into another here. We've got a little time since little man is down. You thinking a blue-red deck would be fun with Magma Spray? I'm actually expecting that since Magma Spray's power level is coming back up, that we're going to see more blue-red controls start to spring back up. I mean, there were a lot of people doing it anyway. Like, there may just be no reason to be blue-red control, considering you could just be Grixis control. Do we try it again, guys? I mean, yeah, we got punished last time, but at least we can play spells this time. Yeah, I'm going to keep. We're on the draw. Slitherblade. Ooh. Slitherblade. I'm just going to play Soulscar Mage and pass. Another 2-mana spell. We hit lands though. We're so golden. Although no scry does hurt a little bit, you know. I definitely think we would have put this Lightning Strike on the bottom. Siren Storm Tamer. All right. So is this red? Is this Dev's red blue auras deck? If it is, he got a very good strike hand. So we'll go ahead and just hit one of the Slither Blades. And then we'll swing back. I mean, he can block, but I just doubt he will. So what auras you putting up here, buddy? Oh no, this is new. And isn't block draw a card. Cool. Land off the top. Come on, land off the top. I'll probably have to kill this. So is this like the blue Saram? Alright, so this is how the deck works, huh? Alright, understood. Understood. Can't keep those one-landers without a scry. Lesson learned. I mean, I can block here. We'll take 2. But I'd rather take 2 than... I mean, I'm sure he's got pump spells, right? Wouldn't you want to pump spells in a deck like this? I think I would. I want land in a deck like this. I might have to look at some of the other decks and see, you know, like, how many land are they running? What is up? I mean, a lot of people playing Warkite Marauder today. Come on, land. Come on. That's not cool. Just kill the Warkite Marauder, make this thing like... But it's whenever it attacks and isn't blocked. It's not when it deals damage. I think I kill the Warkite Marauder and swing. Put my land under the bow mat. 22 in this deck. Now, like, I actually may have to look at some of the other decks that are winning and see if they have up to 23 or 24. Like, I don't know if 22 is enough. Like, this is multiple games in a row. We've just... I kept a one land hand. I got it, but we're on turn 4. Should have seen 1 by now. So it looks like he might be wanting to burn something here. Maybe I have been unlucky. And then Bowmat's going to put a land here, right? Yes, some mono red, and it is exactly like smashing my head against things. Like me and this deck don't get along. The deck knows it. There's no heart of the cards there. I just can't feel what's coming to the top. You know, so I don't know how to play into my outs with mono red. So if nothing else, I just really needed more practice, and I guess that's something I could advise everyone to do. Like, when you have a deck, make sure you're practicing that deck. I mean, this is definitely going to teach me a lesson. Ooh, we get a land. Is it too late? Like, can we start killing things and do things? And so if we trade this Bowmat for this thing, then he can still sack this one to protect that. One, 2, 3, 4 damage coming at us, take us to 6. I'm getting into combat. Earthshaker Kenra would be a good cast here. I can see that. But I'm no longer interested in sacking my hand to this Bowmat. He's got 1 card in hand. Alright, well, I'm going to try Invigorating Rampage here. I did split it in case he has kill spells. So we'll definitely, you know, punch a little damage back at him. I mean, he can lightning strike here. Like, he can dodge the lightning strike. We've got 1, 2. A braid. Alright, well, so if I try to strike here, it'll remove one of his guys. If I try to strike him, it'll remove one of his guys. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait and play strike. Looks like he might be wanting to kill some stuff already. What's the exact saying of what? Storm Tamer? Sacrifice Siren Storm Tamer. Counter target spell or ability that targets you or a creature you control. And we'll see if he wants to block there or not. Should have struck. I should have struck it. This way we could have gotten the extra point of damage. Am I dead here? I don't think so. So that extra point of... Ooh, okay. Well, let's make him sack one of his other dudes. So he'll sack here. Alright. So we take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go to 1. I don't think we have an out. Don't think we have an out. If you're never giving up, then logically you cannot surrender. Well, he can counter a shock to the face still. So, just saying. I don't see, like, we just got stuck on land for too long. Like, I can't say that this deck is just better. I mean, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're on turn 7. He has not missed a land drop. Well, it would have been sweet, wouldn't it? Like, oh. Yeah, to just have more land would have been super sweet. I am kicking it with a red deck. We kept a bad hand. We're on turn 7 with 2 lands and trying to get into our combat step so I can at least take the opponent to 1 and then scoop. But, you know, it was a bad keep. I don't know why the opponent's not, like, giving me my time back here. Like, it's my priority. What's up, opponent? I'm going to rampage him. I should rampage his dude so it kills mine. Yeah, just more lands and we would have been so good. Draw. These were our next 3 draws, and then let's see our exiled cards. That's not right, Magic. Magic, you're supposed to show me these after the game. What is up? Okay, red deck. Let's say I want some blockers. I'm actually taking all hazards out, and I'm going Chandra. Chandra may not be great here, but she may not be that bad either. I'm on the play, right? Take out one Braid because we brought in a couple extra like kill spells. Aether Sphere is good. It is good, but I bring Aether Sphere in this particular deck when I think another deck might be as fast as me or faster. Yeah, I'm gonna keep. So like I actually don't think this Pirates deck is is this Mono Blue Flyers is anywhere as fast as we are. So I don't really know if this is where we want that. Yeah, I'd want it for a flying blocker that's awesome, but it doesn't stick to the plan of I want to kill them before they can kill me. Alright, well, we'll attack. This song, it gets me every time. Okay. No blocks. Let's go ahead and do a ton of damage. He's at 13. Did he keep a one-lander? Okay. I want, like, this kind of deck with Invigorating Rampage. Invigorating Rampage just seems so good. Yes, this is the same deck as yesterday. I don't give up that easily. I mean, he tapped out for Chart, of course. I'm going to take this while I can. I can always throw a lightning strike at him later. So we're going to do like 6 this turn and then 3 next turn. He's tapped out. I'm taking the 6 damage. Like, there's like no reason to not cast this Invigorating Rampage for a ton of damage. I mean, yeah, I get that you might be able to get that extra 1 point of damage. Then, yeah, like you got to get that extra 1 point of damage sometimes. And waiting one more turn, we could have played both spells, but he would have been untapped. Not a huge fan. Okay. Wow, he's like, all right, I'm unloading. Okay, well, let's get into combat, and we'll see which direction we need to point this thing. Alright, let's see what you got, opponent. You're going to go there. Alright, so I'm definitely just going to go to the face here. We'll kill this. And then, yeah. Lethal in hand. Oh, Big Papa coming through next turn. That's right, KPS. Oh, Glory B gonna show up for some fun. It's funny. Last game I didn't get any mana at all, right? And then this game I like just go straight into Glorybringer. Man, I like And the opponent's on 4 on turn 4. So what has he got? A counter spell? Oh, I don't want to don't censor my Glorybringer. He cycles censor at end of turn. You guys will be like, ooh. But he did not. I think if he had a censor, he would have used it. Ooh, prowess. Getting in there. So you just have a bunch of burn spells, dude? Oh, yeah, keep tapping out. Is he holding up unsummon? Either scoops or... Yep. Alright, so I played around it one turn there, the censor, and... I mean, maybe he had it, maybe he didn't, I don't know. With a 30 case of Guinness. That's probably true right there. Glorybringer does work. I do like Chandra's here. I like Glorybringers in this matchup. I am going to bring in Advance's blasting cannons here. And I think for that, I'm going to take out, and I almost want to take out on Crop Crasher. I think I will. When bringing in Vance's blasting cannons, I definitely like the deck to be, you know, lower cost, but we've got so many 1s and 2s, I don't think it's a problem. Genesis? Oh, all right. It's a cheap lager, not Guinness. All right. So we've got 2 land here. We've got Shock. We've got Earthshaker Kenras. We got Bomat Couriers. I think this is the kind of hand like you just want to see when you grab 7 off the top. Voss's blasting cannons. Vance. My first girlfriend in kindergarten, her name was Vance. Alright, well, I'm going to play Bomat. I mean, I'm not swinging with it because this is a really good blocker on turn 1. Like, 2 power on turn 1. Like, that's good. That's bad. That's not what I wanted to see. So he's just going to draw cards all day until we get a Lightning Strike. Lightning Strike off top wouldn't be bad. Okay, well. I guess we just start getting in. We just start trying to do more damage than he can. That can't block. Alright, well. I mean, this is what we've got. So next turn we can go Shock Earthshaker. So he gets his card. That Curious Obsession is good. Well, I mean, we're pushing more damage, so I'm just going to keep the race going. And he'll have to hit the brakes at some point. Looks like he's already trying to hit the brakes. So we'll take 4 here. Now, the reason I haven't shocked yet is because I want to keep up the option to remove a blocker. Okay, well, I mean, we just keep doing the thing. Alright, well, he's at 3. Too much health. What do you mean? What do you, like, us? Is he just dead here? What is he doing? What are you doing, dude? Drawing 2 cards to try to make his way out. Chart a course. Drawing more cards. He drew 4 cards this turn and scooped. Well, that was pretty good. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, that made me feel much better. But then again, we weren't in a competitive league. Again, I do think Red Deck is on the downward spiral. I really, really do. You know, I think it's one of those decks. It was just cute and standard, and like, not. It was tier 1. I really do think that it was tier 1. I've got to go to KPS. I'm kind of wrapping up on it right now. So thanks for stopping in. Well, guys, like, let me know what you think of Red Deck. Do you think that the meta will finally realize that Rampaging Ferocidon is not in the meta anymore, and that people will be able to start running, you know, more hate against Red Deck more reliably, like life gain and things like that? Do you think at that point then Red Deck will float back down to maybe a 1.5 deck? Or do you really think that Red Deck is a tier 1 deck in standard? Now, I really think that a lot of people have just, you know, have been on Red Deck was so good for so long that they forgot at the beginning of every meta, Red Deck wins a couple tournaments. And it's just, you know, one of those standard things till everybody goes, oh yeah, I have to remember Red Deck. And then it kind of gets held down and floats around in the, you know, the bottom of the higher tier pool. So, has it floated down with Green-Black Constrictor? I don't know, and only time will tell. Either way, unlike last night, I did have fun playing, because winning is fun. So, I had fun, guys. I hope you guys had fun. And we'll see you next time here on Sideboard MTG. Post your decks for Patreon games. Patreon games are tomorrow. I do FNM, local FNM tonight, so support your LGS. And we'll see you next time, guys.